Cool.
Oh, one more thing. He's gonna add that they're gonna help us take out the bad guys to the northeast.
Okay. Are you? Did he just do something useful?
It remains to be seen, but it sounds like it.
I mean, I am skeptical, but I think we go and see, what this camp is about. If there's demons, we let Hector kill all of them, unless there's more than 95 of them, and
Yes, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt until proven otherwise. Need evidence to make rational conclusions about this.
If he is lying, then I can, smash his head with a flagstone or something.
Exactly. If he's lying and this all turns out to be some kind of weird double cross, you can hold him by the ankles and drown him in a puddle of his own piss.
You wouldn't do that to your own little boy, would you?
Your little boy? You mean your father?
No, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, he's asking you if you would double cross your son.
Artemis shakes his head and he goes, I was Ranger General in our city. My son knows I wouldn't lie.
But you lie all the time.
Artemis nods and he goes, I always have a reason.
That's a... No. No.
That also seems like a lie.
The reason is usually to get drunk or steal something.
Artemis nods and he goes, son, one day you'll learn everything I do has a reason.
So I just reach over and put my hand on his face. So we're going to the northeast, you said, to kill some different demons?
Artemis nods.
Do we all feel okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's demons killing, demons, we kill them. It's what we're here to do.
I imagine as long as we're killing demons, Hector is fine with it.
I think Hector will be very happy with that.
He walks back over. I did not see the enemy behind us.
They must have seen you and run away because you're so intimidating to them.
Godly.
I see.
So there's more demons than we thought, more than 95. But they're at a separate location to the northeast, and we thought we should go kill them first so that there's not 95 total. What do you think?
If we have collected the old man, why do we not head back to the village so that we can fortify ourselves behind its walls?
Because this is a different demon camp. They are doing some bad magic that is affecting the village. And the walls won't, so we're going to go wipe them out and then we come back and fortify the village.
So the village is better when we get back.
So we don't get caught in a pincer attack between two different demon armies. We want to take out the weaker demon army first, so there won't be far more than 100.
Artemis also holds up a finger and goes, and the goats will help us. No. Well, because what if he starts attacking the goat people?
He doesn't want to. Just put my hand in your face.
Well, just shoot him.
Use your teleport arrow if that happens.
Oh, that's true.
Just boop him somewhere.
Boop Hector back to the village.
Oh no, where did Hector go?
There was 95. We had to get rid of him.
We had to save him.
So yeah, you want to kill some corruption demons?
Very well.
Yes.
Let us be off then to the northeast.
Wait, can he grab Hector real quick?
I think it would be.
You want what?
Generous if we give Hector the accolades for killing these demons.
He shakes his head and he goes, absolutely not.
Why, though?
What do you mean? We have not yet slayed any demons.
No, I'm saying the demons we are going to kill.
We all deserve the credit.
Artemis shakes his head
kill.
And he goes, I do.
I will kill 90, and each of you will kill 1 or 2 amongst yourselves.
I might need help. I might need to piggyback off somebody else's kill, so I'll take half a kill for everyone else's kill.
I don't really care about what, counting the kill. Oh, look, I'm just going to kill the biggest one there. I don't care what the rest of you do. Just,
Artemis marches over to Hector and he goes, Hector.
What?
And he and he looks at him and he goes, I talked to the goat people.
Hand face.
You did what?
And,
Chandler.
and he
What's
kind
with
Chandler,
Chandler?
hello, stop. What do you want, Dad?
Chandler, bing bong.
This is very intense.
No, she's going to attempt to just shut him up.
He's gonna like swat her away. No, listen, trust me. And he looks at Hector and he goes, they've been cursed.
They are demons.
And he shakes his head and he goes, they are like you. And when we defeat these demons, they will turn back into people. Oh my god.
We will kill them as well when the time comes. Now let us be off.
Artemis shakes his head and he goes, what? No, they're people. You can't kill them.
They are not people. They are demons.
And he shakes his head again and he goes, well, they were cursed in Tristram, and if we kill
I'm
these
going.
other...
It's Northeast time. Hooray! Onward.
How it is
know.
called Tristram, old man.
Artemis goes, yeah, I know, Tristram, and they were cursed there.
He starts walking away.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
No!
Vera starts walking too.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the party stripe if he tries to hurt those goat people. Oh my god, is Artemis a good guy? What?
Don't pretend like this is how it's been the entire time.
Artemis is not a good guy. Maybe.
All right,
Do you have a map for this? Did you expect any of this to happen?
we do. So,
You expected this? You planned for this?
don't even worry about it. So,
Sorry, alright, you go on.
hang on, I'm just making sure you can see the new scene, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
No,
Oh, you can't?
I'm still on
I can
the
see it now.
road.
Maybe refresh?
There
Oh,
we go.
that's probably, yeah. I probably got disconnected. What with
Cool, well,
the
you've- Yeah, so just while you sort that, I'll do the initial description.
Okay.
So it doesn't take you very long to make your way through the woods until you reach a clearing. You can see nestled in this clearing. Firstly, a number of tents. Tents surrounding a large crumbling ruin that used to be some sort of holy shrine. It doesn't look like it's a shrine to Zakarum. It looks like it is a older religion that has been infested with demons. Demons here, they are small, little gremlin-y little creatures armed with makeshift weapons, and there are a lot of them. While they may only be about 3 foot high, with small twisting horns and rudimentary clothing and armor, their numbers seem to be making up for that. Each token represents about 3 to 4 to 5, So, just something to keep in mind for the roleplay reasons. From here, though, you haven't been seen. You have a moment to scout around and explore. I'm going to
Can you
leave
hold up
it
just a
up
second? I
to...
have to change my sound.
Sure.
Hector
leave it up.
begins to charge in.
That's
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
I-
follow.
Can I try to grab
Yes.
him by like a pauldron to stop him?
Yes,
Hold
you
on.
can.
Can you
Okay.
guys hear me?
I
Yes.
also
Yeah, I
want
can
to
hear you.
run in with Hector.
Oh, can I try to grab both of them and slow them down?
Sure.
So you just grab him by like the collar and be like, "Please, wait, hear me out. I know you want to kill demons, but there are quite a lot of them. Please allow me to sneak forward a little bit, reconnoiter how many there are, so we don't become surrounded and cannot escape if there are too many of them."
Artemis shakes his head and he
So
goes,
he-
oh, okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
Hector, so he asks a question to Malky. He says, "Can you count?" But before Malky can say anything, he turns to his father and he asks Artemis instead because he's the authority. And he says, "Can your son count?"
And Artemis nods and he goes, yeah.
Oh no.
Very well. Go and scout.
While this exchange is happening, Natvari hands Malkeys the bird.
Oh,
Did she explain like what it does? not sure if he would have overheard her
She
talking
can
about
she
it.
can explain it. I figured it out. This guy, he counts strangers. He counts unknown people. And if it thinks that the demons are people, then it will tell you how many there are without you having to like walk around too much. It will tell you though, so like cover its little mouth or something.
Yeah, just be careful with the noise. That's the only problem. If I start losing count, I'll make use of this. Thank you very much.
Can he disguise himself as one of them?
They're too small, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't let me like shrink or grow. Just kind of
Well,
like
it-
disguise the facial features and whatnot.
Actually, roll perception.
How big are they?
Yep.
Is that a racial trait? Can I do that too?
And no, it's a spell I get for my class.
Okay.
It'll be a dirty 20.
Cool. So while most of them seem to be only about 3 or 4 feet, there are a couple intermixed between the larger hordes who are more humanoid in size and stature. They seem to be better equipped, wearing better looking clothes, and wielding assorted staves, staves, spears, and seem to even have like magical items attached to them. But they are the perfect size to disguise self as, or disguise yourself as.
I'm still gonna stealth forward because I imagine if Hector sees me do this, he'll immediately get busy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll try to sneak into like one of the like close to somewhere out of sight of the party, but also hidden from like a scout or a watchtower or anything like that.
Sure. Some rolls. Cool. I'll get you to do a stealth roll for me, please, Castus. And that 12 is what you're aiming to beat.
On Castus! Yeah!
17.
You're good. So where else are you trying to head to?
Probably down here-ish. Looks like there's
Sure.
yeah, like if nobody's using these training dummies, I'll probably try to sneak in among them.
Yep, so that it doesn't seem to be anyone using the training dummies at the moment. It's late. I'll say it's later in the afternoon at this point as well. So you have some advantage with the sunlight starting to become a little bit low in the sky. So remind me again, what specifically are you looking for? Just for how many demons there are?
How many there are, or like a general number of how many there are possible like hierarchy, like are the big ones like
Yeah.
definitely in control? Is there a specifically ornate one that's like giving orders to even the taller, more humanoid ones?
So roll investigation for me.
Damn,
No.
11.
All right. You can make out there being a bit of a hierarchy. The taller ones seem to have there seems to be a sense of reverence around them. The smaller little creatures, or the smaller fallen, will get out of the way from them if they're walking around and will not try to start scuffles with them as they're often, fighting one another over absolute nonsense, like who gets to play the biggest stick and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
The taller ones seem to sort of look on with a level of disgust at the smaller creatures or the smaller demons, but they're still all of the same ilk. They all seem to be the ones that are doing a much more of an active job of watching the camp for any strangers or strange eyes that might be showing up. As for numbers, due to your position, you can't really make out how many there are in the camp. You'd estimate on this side of the camp there's about 30, but this is only one part of the camp.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of dead horses.
I was gonna say, look at all the dead horses.
It's a big pile of dead horses, yeah. You can see some of the fallen are like butchering them in the place and like ripping meat off to sort of prepare for cooking.
Okay.
What do you do next?
I guess I'll try to move along here, like back here,
Sure.
and well, see that guy there. Try to pull out the bird.
All right, deploying the bird.
Tactical bird deployed.
All right.
But I will kind of like put my hand over its head and like keep it close to my ear.
Okay. So, do you let the bird fly first, or?
Oh, the bird. Yeah, I'll let it fly.
Cool. So, like, let it out, its wings spread, and it sort of hops around your hand a little bit, peeps a couple of times, and takes off. Flies away. Takes about a minute or so. And it comes back, lands on your hands. As it goes to speak, you cup your hands around it, hold to your ear, and it says, 76.
Okay.
76?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yipes!
It's okay.
It's
not
alright.
95.
Hector's got it.
Hector's got it. I'm gonna try to make my way forward a little bit. I'm gonna kind of adopt like the swagger the taller demons have, in case like any of the smaller ones get in my way.
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Make my way up this way.
So as you do that, this sort of grouping of fall and like look up and you're like, hi, and like sort of back away from you, crawling back inside their tent, lowering themselves and
And I'll
sort of
sneer
sense
at
of
them and
worship.
kind of like like spit at them.
Where are you?
No touch, no touch.
Yeah, I'm way back here.
Just gonna clear out the fog.
So whereabouts are you heading to now?
I can't move. It says there's a wall.
There is.
Yeah, I was seeing if this was a dead end back here or if
Yeah, that is a dead end over there.
okay.
I'll have to move you, but you can like squeeze past the cliffside here as well.
That's what I was gonna ask, if this was like tight or if there was a way to kind of traverse it.
Want me to squeeze you past?
Please.
Take me with you.
Where are you? There you are. What?
Uh-oh.
My son gonna assassinate the leader because I literally am the hero of this story.
I sure am the hero, just standing around.
A
drinking syrup.
general does not do things, alright?
A general leads from the front, Vash.
I'm the bottom kind of general. I lead from the back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of like rock hopping and like making my way back here. Making my way
Mhm.
back here.
So do you do another
Hector's getting a
investigation
little
roll?
antsy.
Oh no. Yeah,
You
do another
should make
investigation roll
me-
for me.
A secondary token. That's just like a blank token that I can move around to follow.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that after.
Hey.
Anyway. Okay. So you get a much better glimpse. First of all, the bird said 76.
Mm-hmm.
It looks closer to about 60. So there must be some that you simply cannot see or are located elsewhere, or the bird's wrong. On top of that, you do notice that if you wanted to cause a lot of chaos, a lot of the tents look like they're made out of furs rather than like tanned leather or anything,
Yeah.
meaning they would be quite flammable, or the fur at least would be quite flammable.
And these
Also
boxes.
considering how many fires there are. Yep. The
Boxes
boxes
appear to-
seem to be containing like ceramic jars that have been pilfered from trade wagons, and if you take a moment to look inside the jars, you'll see that they're covered in, they contain like tar and pitch and other flammable materials.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm gonna start kind of discreetly like emptying that around some of the tents.
Sure.
Not smashing
wanna
the jars,
just-
but, like setting it around the bottom, like the base of the tent, so it's like kind of hard to notice if you're not like right next to it.
Yeah. Let me just do this.
Oh, that's good.
All right. You don't get noticed, or any of the demons that do see you don't think anything of it. You notice now one of the larger demons does like watch you for a bit as you're roaming around, but it doesn't seem to do anything. It just sort of like puffs out its bottom lip and blows some air up into some breath up into its hair and sort of keeps on moving around.
Same fam, same.
Although, mentioned Hector's getting antsy.
Yeah, so preface, out of character, please take your time with doing what you're doing so we live. But in character, he's getting antsy and he's sort of tapping his foot, crossing his arms, and he just turns to the other two and he's like, "Where are they?"
The other three.
Navari's not God. I'm just there so that people on the stream can see what he's doing.
Where is he? This is taking too long.
Artemis looked pretty serious, and he points his finger at Hector, and he goes, You'll wait as long as it takes, and if you get my son hurt, I will kill you." And he's like very serious. He looks right at him.
That's aside, this sort of thing does take time, and I'm sure he's just being careful. We haven't heard any noise or any yelling or anything, so he hasn't been found yet.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, just let him do his thing. Okay, purging evil. Takes some time sometimes.
And that exact phrase seems to put him at ease. And he just says, "Indeed it does."
Also, because I poked him, am I stuck to him now? Am I like...
Here's my question. Do you think that Hector would have had time to get his curse cleared before heading out?
It depends. Did the bishop actually do that?
The bishop would have called a healer over to cast
Oh, then yeah,
restoration
100%.
to figure it out.
No.
Yes.
100%.
Also,
No, we lost our sticky paladin.
No.
also, just a note, if you look in the background, you can see a large catto.
Meow.
Meow. I didn't even
Hello.
notice. He hopped up.
Aw.
and
Look
just
at him.
stared.
Chonky Chandler.
Yeah, he's just staring at me.
Hey, Pops, what are you doing?
He's just hanging out. He's like, "Why are you being weird online, Dad?"
I need to feed my cat.
But
Okay, sorry. Back to you, Cassis.
that's fine. The jars are covered, you said, right? Until
Yes.
okay, so I'm gonna take one of them. I'm gonna take a jar, put it in my bag, and
Alright.
make my way. Yeah. Back around here. Pretty much just kind of like waiting to get a clear spot, and then splash a little bit more. When I come upon these guys, I'm gonna kind of stagger into the bushes and pretend like I'm taking a piss.
All right, yeah, they see you start taking a piss, and they're like, "Oh, master, get away from water giving!" And they just take off. They bail. They don't want to be around it.
They're scared of piss. We have to piss on them.
I'll leave that to you.
I'm pretty much just circling the outskirts, hopping these wagons, the rocks, until I can eventually make it back down to right here. I don't know if you see my icon. It should be like just north of them.
Sure. So I'll just move you along.
Yeah.
So he's moving along. You can see the wagons. They've all been emptied. They are quite bloodied, so clearly these have been forcefully taken. But that's okay. And the barrels here all seem to contain liquor, hard liquor.
Oh,
Do that to your father. Don't do that to your father. Don't smile now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving stealthily, when I see a small pack, I'll put on the swagger and pretend like I need to be there, and I'll try to like scare them back into the main
Cool.
thing.
Well, with that, make your way back to the group without being spotted.
Yeah, before I come out of the bushes, I'll revert back to myself.
Mhm.
Kind of trot over to the rest of the group. Give Natvari her bird back. Thank you. It was very useful.
Of course.
76.
There were 76 enemies, give or take.
Did it say again when it handed it back to me?
Yes.
Oh,
So like hops up in your hand.
he's my birdie.
Hector, I know you like purging
76.
evil. I was wondering if you would do the honors.
There is but a small correction, child. I do not enjoy purging evil. It is simply my duty.
I saw that slow blink, like, this motherfucker.
Yes, Hector, Natvari, and myself. I have a plan to sow discord. Well, I know you like fire. Hector, I believe you have a fire based also, or I could give you a torch that you could throw. I imagine you have quite the strong arm.
Indeed, I do.
There was crude oil in a couple of crates in the back, so I've soaked most of their tents, the bases of their tents, in oil. If we light multiple fires, it will cause them disarray and will spread thin their numbers through the fire. We'll either hurt them or separate them, making them into smaller pockets to defeat.
How do we get over there?
I can shoot an arrow to the farthest set of crude tents, but I imagine Hector could probably throw a torch, maybe 60 feet.
I'm just preloading initiative, don't remind me.
That's closest to the next one, and I think is it safe to assume you have a pretty decent range with your fire?
Hold on, let me check my spell book. 120 feet, or... Yeah, 15-foot cone. I also have ignite, so I can just walk up to something and go, "You're on fire."
So yes, we light these flammable materials and have at it. Or wait for them to run out of the fire to us.
You're on fire.
Though they are infernal, so there's a good possibility they might be resistant to flames. But I'm sure having their camp lit ablaze will at least cause them undue worry.
Very well. Hand me the torch and I shall throw it to the nearest tent.
I'll light a torch. I'll kind of point out to Natvari and Hector where the tents that kind of got the best oil treatment are. And I'll light an arrow and kind of try to arc it towards the back, where I had soaked the back tents. Oh yeah, sharpshooter. That's plenty of room. That's plenty of distance.
Oh, me, Dad. Well, son.
I'm the daddy now.
I'm the daddy now.
I hand Hector the torch and be like, on you'll go.
Alright, so Hector's gonna walk along the tree line to right here, abouts. And because this is the tent that he could see. He couldn't see. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but this large tent, yeah, where we're all at right now. This is where he's gonna throw it at. So what sort of check would you like me to do?
Give me a dex check.
This isn't gonna be good.
No, it's not.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright.
Sets the trees on fire.
So you throw the torch and doesn't quite go far enough. It gets tangled up in this like
The palisade.
the palisade sort of barricade here and just sort of like hits down and stumbles down or fumbles down to the ground. I'll give you you have like a 3-second window of what do you do to follow up.
When I see that happen, I use control flames and put the torch out.
Okay.
So for me, would you say that I'm 60 feet away from the tent?
You're like 20 feet away.
Okay, he's gonna just cast Radiant Flame instead.
All right. Sweet.
Alright.
In that case,
Actually, it says I can only use it on a creature.
well, do you want to use it on one of the creatures?
Yes, I will. I'm gonna use it on the guy standing right next to the tent.
All right. You don't have to roll anything for Radiant Flame, do you? You just use it.
Okay.
You should-
What has to roll for damage?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to do a dex saving throw.
Cool. Okay. It does not pass.
Alright. Then I do... seven damage.
Alright.
Respectable.
Describe how the pack of fallen here get obliterated by your holy fire.
Alright, so when the torch, because, you know, it is such a primitive, paltry weapon, didn't succeed.
It's not a weapon.
It was not Hector's fault. So what happens is instead, the same hand which threw it, he sort of, he sees the torch not hit the tent, and he immediately raises that same hand up to the sky, and calls up to the heavens to channel through him his power. And from below the feet of the demon, like this golden flaming circle just sort of manifests, and then with a crack just erupts upward and engulfs its entire body.
And with that, I'd like you all to roll for initiative.
Okay. Where's the initiative?
Oh,
That's a
stop.
lot of dice.
Where's the initiative button? Oh, here it
It's
is.
on attributes at the top right. Well, I guess it's on any tab. But it's top
Or if
right.
you have your thing on the map, you can go to your utility tab and do roll initiative.
I got it.
Oh, dear.
Father and son, first and second.
All right. So, as that happens, you hear a loud sort of like thunderous roar from the forest as well as a couple of war horns sort of blow into the air.
Uh-oh.
Fallen that got obliterated by that sort of like run around in circles panicking, and then one of their corpses sort of falls onto the tent, which bursts into flame. The fire starts to spread throughout the camp. A lot of the other fallen start to run around panicking, trying to figure out what's going on. Castus, what does Marquis do?
Oh, that's right. I'm going to take aim with my flaming arrow and try to set flame to the back one of the back tents, like the back line of pitch I'd set.
Sure.
Would you like an attack roll, or?
Yes, please do an attack roll for me.
Why did it roll that? Oh, that's rolled damage also. 14 then.
Cool. I'll say that you managed to let fly the arrow, you arc your shot over the ruins, it lands in the tent. This area up here bursts into flame. So, let's just do a couple of rolls.
Ooh.
Alright. So, most of the pack of demons... See the thing about Fallen. Fallen are cowardly little creatures. They get easily scared. Most of the little ones, the fact that they just see this massive pillar of fire, like, holy man, run, kill, run! They've all started, like, run around like headless chickens trying to arm themselves. The taller, more sort of priestly of the group, that's, the leader sort of figure, like, stops and starts yelling commands at them, meaning he doesn't move from his spot. Meaning, when the flaming arrow, arcs down and lands next to him, the tent immediately bursts into flame, he doesn't think to move. And furthermore, due to its very close proximity to the massive pile of pitch and everything here,
Yeah.
there is a large explosion that just obliterates this pack of fallen that were caught in the crossfire. And does quite a bit of damage to this boy. Oh no, yeah, it kills him as well. There you go, 2-for-1 special.
I can't see. I can't see like.
Yeah, I
most of
can
the
see
dudes.
back there.
Ah, shit.
Can you illuminate the map?
Just
for
like
all
turn
of
off
us?
the fog of war.
Yeah, I can, 1 sec.
I mean, it's all on fire, so I figured we'd be able to see it all at this point anyways. There would be a fog of war. Fog of fire.
Smog of war.
Alright, is that
Oh.
better?
Oh,
No, it's the same.
no.
Alright, it's because of the vision. I guess the thing that is, line of sight is being obscured.
Yes.
So that is by design.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Next up, that priest is dead. Alright. Hang on. This fallen over here. Would you say that most of you are alright? Most of you are still in the trees. So this fallen over here like comes out and it's like the group has their sort of weapons ready, their little axes and clubs and all looking around, ready to fight. But they can't see you yet. You haven't erupted out of the forest, so they don't know where to look. So they wait.
Okay.
Yep, just getting all my ducks in a row.
Brassiel still hasn't rolled initiative.
Oh. Row.
Oh, is he dead?
I'm not sure.
Maybe he's
Oh.
asleep. Probably sleepy, sleepy boy.
Sleepy boy. Oh, we could pause there if Ro's not
Oh.
up for it.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I'm feeling really fatigued suddenly.
No, that's okay. If you want, we can pause here and we can pick it up again.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good. Well, we
Sounds
started
good.
with
Yeah, sorry about that. I was paying attention, I just kind of like, my battery just fucking hit 0, you know what I mean?
yeah.
That's fine.
You're good, man.
But there we go. Combat
you-
has begun. The demon camp is being raided. You've set it
Saved
up.
us! I'm the hero!
Oh my
I did
God.
bad things and I made it a good
Oh
thing!
my
I hate that Artemis suddenly has hidden depths.
God. I know. I think it was an accident. I feel it's accidental depth.
No.
Yes.
Me and May
Yes.
have a whole backstory worked out.
I've heard. But this time, accidental depth.
No, absolutely. Everything I did was just like, what would cause chaos? And May's like, you shall be rewarded, my son. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Accidental
oh.
depth.
I mean, that's how it worked on Bash too, so.
Oh god.
Well,
Alright.
there we go. What's everyone's thoughts and feels? I hope everyone had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
I'm so happy to be the hero of the story.
Can't believe Artemis
Oh
is
my
the
fucking
heretic
God.
that conspires with Goatmen.
I like Goat Man. And I was happy I once again got to use the tieflings to save me. I got a robe of many patches, and now I have goat allies because of that.
You fucking welcome. You.
Just throw them under the bus as much as I can.
You. Alright.
The worst.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Yeah.
We forgot to mention, but we're plus one shot. We do D&D games.
Let's roll Ro's initiative as well. Ow. Oh well.
Close
And with
out,
that-
Mr. DM.
We will continue next time. And when this battle is done, and when you make it back to town, you will level up, by the way.
Lovely.
So you will
Next
all be hitting
time,
level 5.
Next time, I think would have been the 4th, but I doubt we're gonna do the 4th. So
Nope.
next time will be the 18th.
If people want, we could do it on the 28th.
27th?
Yeah, 27th, 28th.
So maybe next week then.
Maybe
Yeah,
next
I mean,
week.
we can try and squeeze that in then.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
Sweet.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right.
All
next
right.
week. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye, team. Hope y'all had a good time.
Yes, very.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Anton.
Yeah, thank you.